Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to be making biscuits, homemade cookies that are easy and delicious and healthy. And before we start, I'm going to introduce you to my wonderful dog, Fluffy. Fluffy is a good and a kind dog, very quiet. He's a King Charles Spaniel, and he's sleeping now, but I guess when the smell is gonna come out of the oven, he's not gonna be sleepy anymore. So, I have prepared here the mise en place, which initially would have taken you 2 minutes to open your pots and bags and stuff and prepare them. Here we have 100 grams of homemade marmalade, orange, 100 grams of dark chocolate, 100 grams of muesli, 50 grams of salted almonds, 100 grams of walnuts, 15 grams of vanilla sugar, 40 grams of sugar, almost 90 milliliter of vegetable oil, a spoon of baking powder, 200 grams of flour, and 2 eggs. So these are what will go into the cookies, and as you can see, the only thing which is not healthy is the sugar, but we're only putting 4. So we start by adding the wet ingredients, as we call them, and I'm going to lightly beat those 2 eggs with my mixer. Now we have beaten up the 2 eggs. As you can see, they get to be really very bubbly and fluffy. And then we will add all the wet ingredients together, and then we will beat again. So that's the oil going in, vegetable oil, and that is the homemade marmalade, especially liquidish for the purpose of such cookies. And then we will add the vanilla, we will add the sugar, and then we will give that another beat. Now this is the result of all the liquids. Now we're going to add the flour and beat that together. And we're going to add also the baking powder, because the baking powder has to be put in just before we start baking. Now here we go. We have the chocolate. We add that. We have the muesli. We add that. We have the salted almonds, we add that, and we have the walnuts, and we shall add this, and we give it a good stir. Now this is the final result. You could see how stiff it is. This is what you want to have. And this is the timer. So from the time I started the video and prepared everything, it took us almost 10 to 11 minutes. Now I'm gonna put big chunks of those in my baking tray. And Fluffy later on is going to be very hungry and would like to taste one of those. No, you're a good boy. Now, it is 15 minutes. This is the final results. You want to have them evenly placed with the sort of similar height, and we're going to pop them in the oven. Now, here we go. We put them in a preheated oven on 180. And we will wait for that wonderful cookie to be ready. Now exactly 25 minutes have passed by. Fluffy's taking a nap. And we're gonna check on our cookies. They're good. Now we've taken out the cookies. We've left them outside for about 10 minutes. And Fluffy just woken up. Now check this, very important. When you take a knife, you do that. It's quite hard on the surface, but you want your cookie to be soft. Now there's nothing more beautiful than enjoying your homemade delicious cookies with a beautiful sunshine, and Fluffy is waiting to get his treat. Come on Fluffy, come on, hello, good boy. And this is my treat now. Check this out. Check this out.